Right, back in the workshop. I ain't been in for a couple of weeks, just been busy with work. Got a piece of ash, it's 9.5 inches by 4, I think it is. Just over 4. Yeah, just over 4 inches. Gonna make a bowl, then cut a groove out around the rim, and then lay a chain off a motorbike. It's off a GSXR 600 Suzuki. The chain is pretty manky. Yeah, pretty manky. So you're going to have to cut it to length, roughly about here, I guess, somewhere, and then clean it because it's covered in dust and cobwebs and grease and oil, so it needs a good clean. Yeah, then cut the inlay and then inlay the chain into the inlay. Lots of inlays going on, and then fill it with resin, which will be a clear resin. Ideally I wanted to put the chain in this way, but it won't bend, so it's going to have to go this way, and it will bend that way, and then that's it in the wood and fill that with resin. But first got to turn the bowl and cut the inlay. Got the bolt blank mounted up on the lathe, and I've absolutely butchered this bolt blank this morning trying to cut it into shape. My lathe, my bandsaw is pretty useless really, so maybe at the end of the year I'll get a new bandsaw. Anyway, it's up on there. It's turning at 730, which ain't too bad because it's quite out of balance. But it's quite rough, so got my face shield on because the bit's going to go flying. Try and get this round. If you get your finger in between the tool rest and the piece of wood, then your tool rest is too far away. You want to bring it in just a little bit, just a few mil away from the wood. Spin it, make sure it's spinning okay, not hitting the tool rest. Then you're good to go again. I knew that bit was going to go flying, that's why I had my face shield on. But luckily, went off at that angle, hit the back of my shed. Yeah, it's always worth wearing your face shield. There's no point taking chances. If that hit me in the face, I see it go fly past me about 90 miles an hour. If that hit me in the face, that'd been quite nasty. got the piece round, so just going to start shaping this edge over here now into a bowl shape. What I've been doing there is taking some really fine cuts with the side of the bowl gouge. They've all fallen off now. But it gives you like some really nice fine shavings, and it just gives a nice smooth finish. So you have to don't do so much sanding at the end. Just got some tool marks there, about 20mm in. I'll get rid of them, then I'll start sanding. Yeah, look, really fine. Less sanding. Just marking in where I've got to do the tenon for to fit on my jaws. It's roughly about there. So I can have 60mm on my jaws. That's 60mm that mark, and that's 30. 30 goes to the centre point, and then just mark on the 60mm mark. I'll cut down to there. I'm looking for now. Just going to do a bit of sanding, and I'm starting at 180 grit and spinning at 140. The outside sanded to 400 grit. Just going to use some Yorkshire Grit Original, Yorkshire Grit Microfine, and then finally some Microline crystalline wax to finish it off. First of all, some sanding sealer just to seal it all up, get all them pores all filled in, ready for the Yorkshire Grit. if you're like me and you don't wipe the neck of the tin off, the sealer, cello sand sealer, it just goes rock solid and you cannot budge it. Best way is some mold grips, some good old mold grips, and just grab one, give it a little twist. Otherwise you'll be there all day trying to get it off. So it's like concrete. That's the outside all finished up, for now anyway. Nice and smooth and shiny, which is good. All tool marks are out. Got to flip it around now and work out how deep and how wide the inlay is going to be for the chain, and then I've got to clean the chain up as well. I've still not done that yet, which will be soaking in petrol, and then hog the inside out. So I'll flip it round and go from there. Right, I've measured the chain. It is 22mm deep this way, so I need to go down to about 25mm. So I want to, obviously the resin will be a bit over the top, and then the width is, that's about 14mm, so I might go to about 15mm. Yeah, 15mm wide and 25mm deep. I've got to write this down, otherwise I forget. So the next stage is to clean it all up. You can see how rusty it is, look. It's not looking pretty. Going to soak it in some petrol overnight. Got a wide brush. A wide brush here. Should come up a treat, hopefully. I might even spray it black, I don't know. I'll either leave it or spray it black, see how it comes up. I'm thinking roughly about there for the inlay. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe going a bit more. Got my caliper set at 15mm. Turn that 800-ish. 800. I'm just going to scribe a couple of lines in there into the wood. Alright, I'm thinking this one and this one. So take all this out, and then that here, then take all this out. It's quite a thick border, but should be okay. As long as these two, this one and this one, like roughly the equal size, should look quite pleasing to the eye. And just take out all this in the middle. That's the next step then, I think. I'm just going to use a thin parting tool for doing the inlay. Spinning at 800. what I've done, I've marked my parting tool down to 25mm, so I know how far to go so I don't go too far. $25mm, spot on. What I've done, I've put some rope in the inlay so I know how much length of chain I need, and I've marked it here. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to measure from the end to this black mark here, and then that'll be the length of chain that I need, and then cut the chain and clean it. Not too sure why I put petrol in a metal bucket. For when I was cleaning it, it could have created a spark that could have gone up in my face and been quite nasty. I did decant the from the metal into a plastic container and clean the chain up in a plastic container in the end. Yeah, don't use metal, not recommended. Tell you what, it's come up. It's looking, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's looking a lot better already. Right, got the resin all cured up. Just going to start hogging out some of this up to about here-ish. About there. And then yeah, take it from there. I've got loads set at about 900 speedish. going to try and tidy up the bottom with a round nose scraper. Got to raise the tool rest up a little bit, just about centre, about there-ish. Then just take a few fine cuts. That's looking a lot better now. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm sanding the resin. I started at 80 grit. I'm going to work on to 120 grit. Got a dust mask on, if you want a dust mask for this stuff. And sanding resin. And also some extraction on. And I've got my doors open, so anything can go outside. I'll show you a bit of sanding. Yeah, I'll show you a bit of sanding. Then I'll get back to you. Right, I've sanded the inside to 400 grit. I've not put any finish on there yet. It's going to get wet and probably want sanding back again. I sanded the outside to 800 dry. And I'm going to start wet sanding on the resin. Just on the resin only. Starting at 1000 grit. Working my way up to 7000 grit. Don't know if you can see it on there. So yeah, I'll show you a bit of that, and there it goes. See, yeah, it's like slurry. That's what you want. Then you know you're sanding the resin. Then between grits, every time with a bit of rag, just wipe it all down. Otherwise, you'll be sanding the next grit onto this grit, and you'll just be wasting your time really. I get nowhere. It's starting to look better already. So 1000, 1500 next. Right, sand up to 7000 grit. I'm going to finish the inside off, and I've had to sand back about 50mm of the outside, so I had a bit of overspill resin, and it just has some scratches in there as well, I noticed. So, sanding sealer, Yorkshire Grit Original, Yorkshire Grit Microfine, Micro Crystalline Wax, just to finish it all off. And I'll just take on a little time lapse to do that bit. Got the inside and the outside I messed up. Got it all finished up now. Just the resin's looking good. But just to finish it off, I use a bit of T-cut just to make it pop a bit more. Just to polish it up really. You need a little bit. flipped it around again just to tidy up the foot. I'm going to leave a little foot on this one. Here you've got to do the side, just cutting here a little bit there needs tidying up where the jaws have been touching the wood, and that should all be finished then. I'm spinning about 300. You don't want to go more than 500 when you've got it reversed like this. That's this one all finished. Ash bowl with a resin inlay with a chain in the resin, and that's the chain in the resin. Looking very nice, I think. Resin, I kind of like when you start standing the resins, you can't see the chain or whatever you're inlaying. It's all scratched up really bad. Then after lots of sand for about an hour, all comes up nice and clear. Yeah, quite like that. It's quite good. It is just over 9¼ inches by 4 inches, and the inside diameter is 6¼ by about 3 inches. And the rim is, what's the rim? The rim is about 1.5 inches. You really need to get this bit and this bit, outer rim and the inner rim, the same sort of thickness, just make it look a bit better. And there's the underside. Nice little foot on there, so it makes it look like it's floating a little bit. It stood up. Yeah, the chain come off one of my mate's track bikes that he's now sold, I think. It is of a Suzuki GSXR 600, if you're interested. Obviously made in Japan. It's got 525 VX and DID. If any bikers out there know what they mean, 525 VX and DID, if you drop a comment in the comment section, I'd like to know what they mean, because I ain't got a clue. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to the channel, it's all free, and thanks for watching.